And
we arrive. Happy Monday, everybody.
She's 55. Never mind.
What's up, everybody? Happy
Hey,
Monday.
how goes?
Hello.
Kelly was doing a little Googling on Jeff Bezos' lady friend who went to space today.
I thought she was like 30 but looked older because of all her plastic surgery, but she's 55, so that makes sense, actually.
It's space camp for some ladies, I guess.
We have a furry visitor with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cat sitting, so... Hi, you're going to hear cat. You're going to see a cat.
Can you see him on screen? I don't even know.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Hey.
He is
The special guest
noisy.
star. He is nonstop meowing.
He'll leave
He's
in a
curious, though. Like exploring down here.
Lots to see down here, that's for sure.
Swinging himself into over there.
Yeah, who knows?
I'll keep an eye on him just in case.
But happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday, everyone.
Hello.
Hope you all had an awesome weekend.
Yeah.
I got cat all over me now from that guy.
It's a short week
Yes.
for
That's right.
those of us who get Good Friday off.
Yeah, Good Friday. Some people get Easter Monday. Some people get both if you're really lucky.
Yeah, I know.
But
If you work for the government or school board.
yeah, that's become far and few between up here.
But everything's closed on Sunday here. The stores are closed.
That's
And
right.
It's not a
like
stat day, but they're closed.
yeah, that's right. Like everything's closed on Sunday.
It is a weird thing. It's definitely, everything's closed, but no one gets paid for it on Sunday.
Christopher.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, what's going on?
Christopher, how's it going?
Happy Monday, buddy.
I worked at a restaurant, and I worked Easter Sunday, and I thought, oh boy, I'm gonna get like holiday pay. It was like,
No.
no.
No,
The
you need
holiday's
to.
Friday.
It's the Friday. Yeah.
Apparently that's the holy day. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
Big day coming up for all the Catholics and all that stuff.
A lot of big Christian holiday.
Vinny.
Yeah. Hey, Vinny, what's going on?
Vinny, what's up, buddy?
For me, it's a holiday to eat ham and have a day off.
Yeah.
There you go.
It is nice that it's the Friday. That's kind of nice too.
Yeah.
I would take the Monday, but Friday's good.
Hot take: would you rather have a holiday Monday or a
I
holiday
feel like
Friday?
a Monday. I feel like a Monday.
Monday?
Because
Yeah.
then you don't have those Sunday shitties.
Well, not
Sure.
the thing with the Monday is that because Friday can screw you though, because in Thursday you still got to work Thursday, so depending on how Thursday goes, Friday may not necessarily be a day off depending on what happens or whatever.
I guess. Yeah.
At least on Monday, it's like you haven't even started the work week yet, so it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know,
That's
whereas,
true.
yeah, on Thursday it could be like, oh shit, everyone dumps a bunch of work on you. Now you're gonna work late or whatever to make
Yeah.
up for that Friday
You have
off.
to log in on the holiday anyway.
Yeah, whereas
Just
on
give
the
me a
Monday you're not
whole-
even there, so you didn't even know till Tuesday.
Just give me a whole bunch of days off.
That sounds good. How about both Friday and Monday? And then you have to make the decision.
That'd be nice. What do you guys get, Vinny and Chris? Do
I
you
think
guys
they
have
said they-
Friday or Monday
I
off?
think they said that Good Friday's a holiday. It's a very religious holiday, so.
Oh, super religious. Yeah, hey, Mumbo, what's going
You
on?
know, maybe things have changed since last time we talked.
Maybe.
So we can just ask them.
No, you can ask. I'm just saying I think they do, because I was talking to my sister about it, because her work has like US part to it, and she's like, oh, are they off? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they get Good Friday. I know they don't get Boxing Day, but I'm pretty sure they get Good Friday.
Yeah.
Got a busy Easter weekend, horse racing at Newcastle on Friday, seeing my parents and young dog on Sunday, Monday. Ooh, fun.
Oh, that sounds like a busy weekend, Chris.
Busy
Enjoy it.
Chris.
Mambo gets every day off.
There you go. Mama's got it done right.
That's the way you do it. Just every day, and then it's not a problem.
I'm watching this cat climb all over stuff here.
He's coming over furniture over there, and
Come here. Come here. You can't jump up on nothing that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Cats are nosy. I can see why they say curiosity killed the cat.
No, there's no, like, you can't even jump on anything. Stop.
I
I don't know what he sees up
don't
there.
know. This guy thinks he sees something.
Working
Yeah.
Wednesdays to Saturday. See you off part of Friday with horse racing. Nice.
Nice. How's Socks doing, Chris? Hopefully doing well.
I guess there's lots of companies that obviously are just 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too. Some companies, yeah, lots of places now 24/7, so it's just business as usual. But then you get, like I was talking to my buddy, he's got to work on Fridays. So it's like, it sucks, but I get double time because of the holiday. So,
Well, that's also a bonus.
that's sometimes it's nice too. Yeah.
But
Well,
I'm in
okay.
my era of enjoying the days. The money's nice, but I'll take my time.
Yeah.
Oh, I would much rather have the day off, but if you had to work, at least it's
At least you get compensated pretty
yeah,
well.
at least you get the double time. That's nice. But hopefully you guys had a good weekend and enjoyed it. Here it was nice. It was pretty nice weekend weather-wise and stuff.
Yeah, and today was super nice too. Like, I'm fingers crossed that like the worst is behind us.
Oh, I
The
hope so.
weather?
Yeah,
I don't want to say the S word. Hopefully we're done. Hopefully
We
we're
did
done
have a
with
little rain and snow and stuff like that at the end of last
Yeah.
week. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a nice surprise. Like, oh my god, look outside. It's like, is that snow?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's happening? It's April. It's still kind of early, I guess.
Not really. It's April. It's like spring. It's
Yeah,
like
but I've
almost a
seen it-
month into spring.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
go,
I've seen it
people.
snow on Labor on the
Well,
not
of
Labor Day on
course.
the.
But I'm just saying, in theory, it should be enough.
No, it should be, but
Change of
it is
socks.
still early in the season.
There's a change of socks, absolutely fine, but I'll message you all privately. Oh yeah, definitely. Let me know, Chris.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, hopefully it's
Hopefully
everything's all
serious.
right with socks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on the company, but I'm pretty sure me and a few others I know have Friday off. Yay!
Nice. That's good.
Awesome. Here comes Vinny.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a short week.
David.
Hey, David, what's
David.
going on?
What's happening?
I gotta watch your video. I saw your thumbnail with that giant lens.
You got a new lens?
No, I think it's just a picture of him saying how he takes his photos at a hockey or a shinty game. It said,
Oh, cool.
but yeah, he's in his car with his giant. Looked like you're doing like spy tech work or something like in your car with a giant lens.
It's a private eye.
Yeah, I was thinking that you could be like a PI.
Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking yawning.
It's okay. We've only been going for 6 minutes.
No, it's because the problem was this is like
Did
this
you have
is
a bath before?
no, I
the
did, but
stream?
this is the thing
Oh, you
with
did? Okay.
this is the thing with me though. Like I'm just that type of person. As soon as I like put on the comfy clothes and sit, my body's just like, oh. So like I was just lying on my bed watching TikTok, like with a blanket on in my comfy clothes, and it was just like, oh, so comfy. So I need to like not like I need to stay in like work clothes and stuff, but that's
Yeah.
not fun.
No, that's why I got home, had some dinner, cleaned the kitchen,
Yeah.
kept myself busy. So
I fully changed to the comfies, but yeah, it's like, make some food and stuff.
Rico D5 Sigma 12300 F Z8 and Doubler.
Whoa. That's a big lens.
it's a massive lens. Yeah.
A constant f2.8. That's a right. That alone's gonna make that lens super long.
It's a nice looking lens. Yeah. It's like, wow, that's crazy.
If you're capturing those sports stuff, it's fast too, so you can get like.
Yeah. I saw a bunch of pictures.
Sports action.
I saw a bunch of pictures posted on Instagram. It was all because I forgot Ken Griffey Jr. Now he's a big sports photographer.
Oh, is he?
So yeah, so they were posting his photos from the Masters.
David, I'm cat sitting, so it's a visiting cat.
He's here for a little bit.
And he's very yappy,
His name is Simba.
but he's super cute and soft.
He has no problem expressing his opinions.
Come here.
That's for sure.
You guys know his parent. One of his parents. What is Kevin putting ketchup on?
Yeah, Kevin's been in a couple of videos.
Yeah.
It's his cat.
Simba, come here.
He is on vacay, so they asked Kelly to look after the cat. So we're like, oh, we'll let him hang out with us for the live stream.
He might be done.
We'll
I'll
see.
be
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say something and I forgot. Shocker.
David's lens.
No.
Oh,
No, I was gonna say something and I forget. No.
Masters. Rory McIlroy.
No. What's the big deal with him winning?
Oh, because
It took him forever to do it, and he
Oh.
finally did it. He did the Grand Slam of
yeah,
golf. He's won every major.
he's one of only 6 golfers to ever complete the career Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Well, I guess good for him.
Yeah.
Apparently he's Irish. He's the first Irish guy.
Yeah,
that's
North
what I heard.
I don't know if
Yeah.
he was Irish or Scottish, so I wasn't sure.
North
Irish.
Island, yeah.
Irish, okay.
Go Irish.
And it was like a crazy match
have an
too, because he was up by
accent?
like
Oh, I've never heard him talk.
yeah, not like a super strong one, but yeah. Because he was up by like 4 points, and he lost his lead, and then go to
Yeah.
a shootout and stuff. So it was like
They went to a playoff and then he won the
yeah,
playoff.
so it was like yeah, it was kind of a crazy finish. It wasn't
And I think he actually birdied the last hole, which
yeah.
so he won it like on his own. He didn't have to like let the guy fall off or something.
No, yeah, he
Yeah.
won it fair and square. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was, and he was very emotional seeing him.
Oh
like,
yeah, he broke down at the end there. He kind of just fell to the ground, just kind of
How
like you
old
can
is
see him
he?
trembling. He's 35.
I was gonna say he's in his 30s. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought he was older than that.
And golf though,
Yeah.
that's he's in the twilight. I mean, as
He's
an
getting close to
athlete,
the
he's
end.
in the
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's golf.
and it's golf, but you know,
There's like, have you seen some of the people that play professional golf? Like,
They're more athletic than they used to be. That's
oh
for sure.
yeah, no,
Okay.
even like Roy Mann, he's pretty jacked. Like
Yeah.
these guys, it's not the
It's not like the John Daly days where you can
No.
have a big beer gut and go
but
there.
that's
Yeah.
my point. Is that you like Steve made a comment saying he's like, at the end of his. I'm like, I feel like golf though. You could go if like hockey players could play till they're in their 40s. I'm sure golfers could go till they're in their 50s. Or
Yeah,
60s.
I think I forget when the senior.
there was a cutoff. They have like a seniors tour.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know what
senior
Yeah.
tour hit 50 or 40. I can't remember.
Oh, he's still far.
But he's been lucky though. I don't know a ton about golf, but I think he's not like Tiger Woods. Like I think he's been relatively healthy his whole career. I think.
Yeah, for the most part.
Like Tiger Woods had the back problems and all that stuff, and that kind of
that wrecked him for sure.
Probably because he was running away from his wife, who was trying to hit him with a golf ball.
Yeah, he kind of never
That's his
recovered after all
karma.
that stuff. Yeah.
No.
That's your karma for being a dip.
Yeah, he had his ladies.
Yeah, Amish Gamer, what is going on?
Amish
man?
Gamer, what's happening?
Happy Monday.
And like live your life, like whatever, but like don't pretend you're this like perfect whatever, and then embarrass your wife and your family.
Yeah,
well, that's
that's all these public figures. They like to have like that perfect persona,
Oh,
and then behind the
But
scenes.
look
there's-
who's the last one laughing is because she got a shit ton of money from him.
yeah.
Good for you, girl. And then she married somebody else and had a baby, I think. Good for you.
I think so. Wasn't it Eileen or
Ellen?
Eileen or someone?
Yeah.
else?
something like that.
Yeah.
Good for you.
No, hey, yeah, you know what? He's gonna do that shit, then yeah. But yeah, I mean, most athletes are like, in most of the professional whatever, like you know, you see their
Once you their mid-30s, like it's towards the end.
yeah, Amish
Yeah,
gamers
but that's
hanging
not
out.
bad. I mean, aside from like not being able to do your passion, but like make a shit ton of money and then retire at 35. Oh, that's like my dream.
In a perfect world, yeah, it's
I know. But athletes are a different breed. Like
I know because they have the passion.
they have the
and it
passion,
takes their
and then
identity.
they stay on too long. You keep trying to come back. But
yeah,
then you see it like with boxing and guys like that, especially.
yeah,
They'll try to make second and third comebacks in their 40s.
Or
and it's
like
this
Tom
is not a
Brady.
good idea. Like,
yeah. No,
like
it's
Tom Brady or Michael Jordan,
those guys too. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's hard. I get it. These guys, they want to, like anyone. It's like, oh, I think I can still do this, but you realize at 40 versus at 20, there's a big difference.
I do feel like, and this is just me spitballing. I know you guys will just disagree with me because you always do, but I'm just saying, I feel like, yes, golf, like the back, the knees, all that stuff, because you're doing consistent movement all the time. But I would say of all the sports, I feel like the physical part is a little less strenuous. than
Oh,
most
absolutely.
sports.
Yeah, no, it's totally
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
not knocking the fact that you have to walk and like you don't have to carry your damn bags though. Like
No.
No, I know the poor caddies. Yeah.
but like I get it. Like the constant movement, like you can get like, stuff
Oh, yeah,
wrong
no,
with
you
you.
can-
But like
Yeah.
you're not being hit by people.
no,
you don't
there's
have
no
things
physical
flying
contact. Oh
at
no,
you.
it's completely
Really,
different. Yeah.
Yeah, really, it's just more the conditioning they do to try and hit the ball farther.
Yeah.
That's more strenuous than the game itself.
Yeah.
It's golf is more like a mental game really than anything. Like
Yeah.
that's really the thing. Like hitting the ball, obviously, but it's the mental side of it that's really I think for golf is hard.
I'm wearing my Canadian top for the first time ever because it arrived along with the Lindor and Smarties this morning. Thank you. So cuffed to have a Swiss Chalet Lindor box too for a Canadiana geek.
Oh, awesome!
Hey,
Yes.
that's awesome. Glad to hear you finally got it.
Yeah. Did you like how we had to do that? Well, I did it. I was like, these Lindor boxes are so big with the chocolate. So I
Yeah.
took them out and I
That's right. You folded the box down, right? Yeah.
look, any way you can save space.
It's all about maximizing space and getting that stuff out.
Because we definitely realized that if you can save a couple of centimeters or an inch on
Yeah,
that
it
box,
makes a
it
big
makes
difference.
a major difference in the cost of
Yeah,
shipping it out.
And now it's just a fun game for me to see how small I can get it.
yeah. Oh man, you should see. Like I remember watching the video where Janice opened hers, and like she's like, the package was everything was like in pieces and stuff, like the McDonald's cup. Yeah, it's interesting.
What was in pieces?
Not in pieces, but it was like out of the box and stuff.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
The chocolate was. I
The
put the chocolate
was,
inside
yeah.
the cup. Why wouldn't I? Like it's just stupid not to.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I use the McDonald's cup box as the shipping box.
That's right. Yeah.
See, it's a fun game. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, and it folded back out perfectly. Yay!
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
I was hoping nobody would be mad at me for that, but I was like, either way. But then I was like, but if I don't, it could get squished. So I was like, this way, it's nice and
Well,
flat.
those
Yeah.
that thing is not exactly
Yeah,
very sturdy. So yeah, gotta have it all get squished. Yeah.
it was a nice shirt. It's like that dry fit material.
Mhm.
Yeah, those were nice ones we got from
Yeah.
the store.
I know. I saw it. I was like, oh, should I go for myself?
No, I know. I was like, I wanted to buy that for myself. That shirt.
Yeah,
Big game tonight. It's Demidov's first official game as a Hab.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like it's been like 3 weeks since he was supposed to come.
It's been a few weeks, coming, but
Oh,
did you see David's comment?
I'm way beyond the seniors yet.
Oh, poor David.
Pull it back out. Yes, like smooth. Yeah, I'm excited to get out of this dark winter rut I know it's not winter, but I'm just excited for there to be more nice days than not.
It was nice this weekend. Actually went out without a jacket
Yesterday was so nice. It was just so refreshing. Yesterday was probably one of the first days of this year where it was only like, it was like 14 degrees, which is beautiful, but it had the warm tinge to the air, not the 14 degrees with the cold tinge.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, you can tell we're on like the swing towards the beautiful weather.
Because even a couple of weeks ago when we had those random nice days, it still had the cool tinge.
No, it was still like
it wasn't that, like, you know.
And you get, it's almost like it smells different. Like the air smells different.
Oh yeah, you can.
I just want there to be some like leaves on the trees. Like, let's get some greenery going on.
Yeah, no, that's still still a bit away from there.
Yeah,
everything's still pretty bare. The grass is still that gross kind of like brown.
We need some consistent warmth.
Hey, but yeah, no, it's nice on yesterday. I guess I went outside with just a hoodie on, no jacket. I was like, oh my god, this is so nice.
It was nice. I can't wait to wear sandals.
Shorts and sandals,
Well, look who it is. Hey, Poppy.
Poppy Eats. What is going on, my friend?
Tripster, pal.
I didn't even know he wasn't a tripster. Oh well.
Just kidding. Bless your heart, Poppy.
Bless your
heart. Good to see you, my friend.
I miss the cold. Well, we'll swap. Well, actually, the last time we were in your neck of the woods, it was damn cold.
So it was pretty cold there after we had those walking back. Yeah,
walking back to Steve's car, I was like, "Oh,
yeah."
It was ridiculous.
Was cold.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though.
18, 19 here Friday and Saturday. Those nice temperatures.
That sounds good. Yeah.
I would love 18, 19 right now. Like once like June comes though, like bring on the summer heat. But like right now, 18, 19 would be like perfect.
I was watching a video yesterday. It just popped up on my YouTube page. It was a guy from Scotland who does like a soccer or a football channel, I guess. And it was titled "Going to the Coldest Football Game in the World." It came. I was like, wow, he came to go watch a Forge game.
Whoa.
Yeah. He was going down. I ended up, he went through because it's a bigger channel. So he was going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But he flew to Hamilton. Watched the Forge game, and then
he said that was the coldest football game.
Yeah, it was like minus 20 in there or something. It was in the winter. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I forgot they played that. Remember they had that game? They played Mexico randomly.
Yeah.
He came for that game.
Oh my!
Hi, Terry.
Hey Terry, what's going on?
What's happening, man?
But it was funny watching. Yeah, he was freezing cold.
You could not pay me to go sit at minus 20 to watch a football game. Nope. I mean, you could pay me, but I'd want like $1 million.
It's cold, yeah. But it was just funny to see that this guy came from Scotland to go to Hamilton. He actually went to the Tim Hortons, the first Tim Hortons store restaurant. So it was cool to see. It was just funny.
So next week is this week on Friday is our Buc-ee's video, right?
On Friday?
Or is it it's Bojangles.
Oh yeah, because we're doing an order, so it's Bojangles. Cheers, and
Poppy, thanks for the tip for checking out Bojangles.
We're gonna give it our first time trying Bojangles videos going on.
We were so young and full of life.
The best was we went
because it was warm it was like. You know, we were still on the road trip part. We had gotten good rest the night before. It wasn't chaos like Buc-ee's the next day.
No, but we're not even forgetting the best part is we've been dying to go to Bojangles. So we went to the one that must have been like 3 miles from our hotel. We're like, all right, we go there. Eric and I taking some video out in front of it and stuff like that. We walk in. I don't know what happened in that bathroom. It was the worst smelling.
The smell.
It was awful.
It just hit you like a wall. You walked through the door. It was like, boom.
And obviously backed up.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was awful.
Yeah.
I remember I was so like discombobulated by the smell.
I know.
Then the kid working behind the counter was like, he looked like he was like 12.
Super, yeah.
And he had a super strong accent, so I didn't know what the hell he was saying.
Yeah, exactly. We were asked about 3 times, like, with the Bose sandwich.
Yeah, he was trying to tell us they didn't have any chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, he kept pointing to what they had over in the counter.
It was just a whole. So we're just like, all right,
you don't have to pass out.
Yeah, so it's like you don't have chicken sandwiches. Okay, we just
like, what are the odds?
I know.
That's the first Bojangles we go to is like.
And then the crazy thing too is, we're trying to order this. Some guy walks in and I was like, "Hey, is your bathroom broken?" Doesn't wait for an answer and just goes right into the bathroom. Like he's gonna find whatever's in there.
Whatever. Yeah, he's like, "You're going in there, man."
Yeah, good for you. Like.
Yeah,
braver man than I am.
It was interesting. Thank God that there was another Bojangles. There was another.
It wasn't far away. Yeah.
Well, like Poppy said, they're everywhere. So
yeah, so we got to another one, but at first, I swear to God, every so often I'll still get it.
Yeah.
I'll taste that smell
Savannah.
in my mouth.
That first one does get a cameo in our video though, because it's still the B-roll.
It's the B-roll we use. Yeah.
Savannah, what were you doing in your Bojangles?
I don't know.
But my God, we watched. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with the chicken in this place?
Yeah, but the best part then, I mean, it worked out better. But the fact that like they didn't even have any chicken sandwiches.
Well, that's the thing. They didn't have any chicken sandwiches, so it worked out well. But
yeah, exactly. I don't think I would be like, all I'm smelling is the sewer. I can't eat this
I don't
thing.
think I want to eat anything that's coming out of this restaurant.
But anyways, the second Bojangles we went to was totally fine. It smelled like a normal restaurant.
Yeah, it was good.
Good.
So that's coming out this
We're so
couple
happy
days.
then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're so full of life.
We're still coming down off a high of meeting Poppy and meeting Charlotte
and yeah, exactly. And like
having those smash burgers
and leaving the winter behind. It was like warmer there.
Because that was North Carolina wasn't warm to me. Okay, in comparison, yes, but like I was expecting it to be warmer. But like Georgia was like warm. Like you could wear a t-shirt, you could wear like whatever.
There's palm trees there.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that the garlic aioli from Papa John's tastes great on mashed potatoes? I bet it does.
I could see that because it's also like really like it's like buttery. It's like liquid. Yeah.
I've just Instagram PM'd you and Kelly's account about socks. Awesome, Chris. I'll look after the love.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Sounds like whoever made this ended up with a few Bojangles caught up in their butt hair.
It might have been. It was awesome.
It was. Oh my God.
It was. Yeah. I remember we walked in. We kind of looked at each other. It's like, is that
the chicken? That's not the chicken, right, Steve?
It's like, what the hell is happening right now?
Did Poppy prank us?
Imagine the kid working. Like he looked like he was like 12 years old. I was like,
yeah.
What the hell is happening right now?
Yeah, exactly.
And
I give him credit. Like the kid wasn't passing out.
I can't believe anyone was in that restaurant.
Yeah,
like, the hell did this? I'm out of here.
I was just back at the two places we met at yesterday and thought of y'all.
Oh, thanks, Poppy.
Yeah, that was a ton of fun, man. It was great.
It was
thanks for showing us around a bit. That was fun.
Yeah, I wish I had more time.
Yeah. I still have a couple of beers from the brewery in my fridge.
Welcome to the Trips membership, Mr. Poppy. That's right.
Yes.
I had Tim Hortons today. It was phenomenal. What'd you have, Chris?
What did you get from Tim Hortons?
I think it's time for ice cap season again. Although there's so much sugar and calories in those that I have. Yeah. The problem is when I get my first one of like the summer, then I get like addicted. So I'm trying to like hold off. Yeah.
Hold back, make it a real like actual special.
No, it's not like an everyday thing because I'm too lazy on work days to stop anywhere, so I never get like coffee or anything. But on the weekends it could be.
Well, I do like that vanilla cream cold brew.
It's good.
I've been having that more often on a weekend.
In a few more months, my niece Mallory will have a little brother.
Oh, that's cool. Congratulations, Terry.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Uncle to a niece and a nephew. That's awesome.
Uncle 2 times.
Yeah, no, I'm cat sitting, so it's just here right now. He's making cameo. He's very needy.
very, very vocal.
His owners spoil him. Just kidding. He's sweet. Here, he's going to jump on the table.
I think he's going to jump on the table.
Come.
Is he going to cancel the stream?
No. Yeah, I see him step on something. Yeah.
Done.
He's very vocal. Yes.
He just wanders in and out.
He's. I think. What do they call it? A ragdoll cat?
That's what I think he is. I don't know if they actually know what he is, but
I don't know. Yeah, he's super soft and fluffy and
he's a rescue cat.
Blonde.
And blue eyes.
What's that meowing? It's Eric just meowing.
That's what I do now.
It's Eric's stomach. He ate the bad fish.
The cat has new
I did not have fish tonight.
The cat has new slaves.
That's basically what it is, yes. Cats are
That's cat's life. Eh? Yep.
Come here.
Everything on their terms.
And the sass they give you.
I know.
Eric's a cool cat.
Thanks, Bobby.
It was very early this morning. I had a bacon sandwich with a hash brown and a latte and Diet Coke for the hangover and an Oreo milkshake. Oh, damn.
Damn.
See, we don't have burgers here. But hash browns are good. The lattes are good. I haven't had an Oreo. I don't think we have Oreo milkshakes here.
No. Not at Tim Hortons at least.
No.
But
you went in, Chris.
Yeah, no kidding. I forgot you guys have burgers at your Tim Hortons. Yeah, we don't have that.
My older sister's kids are very sweet too. Well, of course, all nieces and nephews are sweet because you can spoil them and send them home to their parents.
That's right. Yeah.
The parents see the dark side of the kids.
Yeah, they get to deal with all that stuff.
For hot Tim Hortons drinks, half regular black, half French vanilla latte is the secret goat. Ooh.
What is it?
Half black, half French vanilla latte.
Yeah.
Oh, mix up, huh?
Oh.
To try that, gamer.
I've done it's almost like a cafe mocha, but instead of hot chocolate, it's the French vanilla.
Yeah, interesting.
And the cheeseburger. I think we're gonna have to go to Scotland to try the cheeseburgers at Tim Hortons.
I remember watching David try it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, that was good.
Yeah, the burgers never came. We still have the pizza.
We have the.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want our Tim Hortons to get burgers. The pizza's good, so it's okay. But even that was like, really.
No,
Tim Hortons. You're not a fast food place. You're a bakery, like lunch shop.
Tim Hortons lost its mojo a long time ago. Really.
Yeah.
Like the Tim Hortons that was like we loved growing up when it was still everything was made in the house and
it's still a bakery.
Once Burger King took over, then it all kind of went downhill.
The King ruined it.
Yeah. Now it's not bad, but it just tries to be too much of everything.
I still take Tim's over Dunkin' any day.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm really not a big Dunkin' fan.
But every time I go to the States, but the times I go to the States, I'm like, oh, I need to try Dunkin'. It always looks so good. They have all these crazy flavors. Every time I get it, I hate it. But every time I go, I think
the coffee was super watery. I was surprised how weak it was.
Like the iced coffee, I had to put, and I never do this. I had to put, I got the sugar-free syrup and I got extra cream and coffee because I like it oomphy. And I had to put Splenda packets in it because it was so watery and just no taste.
No, I got a coffee with cream and I was like, ooh, that's yeah.
And hot take, but Timbits over Munchkins as well.
I've always found it with their donuts and there's something with the texture in it, whatever the
I mean, we're not
so biased. As much as we crap on Tim's, I think we got the better deal there.
Oh no, I mean, I shit on Tim Hortons all the time, but I still love it
because as good as it's better than Dunkin'. Tim's was better, a couple decades ago.
But I feel like the problem with a lot of places like Tim Hortons or even like McDonald's or even like Dunkin' Donuts, like the chains, is that fundamentally I don't think this stuff is necessarily bad. I just think that not all these restaurants have proper standard operating procedures for each restaurant. Mm-hmm. So you could go get, one of the ham sandwiches at one Tim Hortons and it tastes totally different.
Yeah.
So that's part of the problem.
No, I mean, because it should be standardized, but it's
be. Yeah. And it probably is. There's just nobody implementing it.
Well, that's
And I also think that unfortunately lots of people don't get proper training on it. It's
it's like
that's it too. And sometimes, when they put in at McDonald's, they put in those self-serve kiosks. They want to get more orders through faster, but they got the front end moving faster, the orders, but the kitchen still the same speed.
Yeah, no, I don't know how many times I've seen that. Yeah, McDonald's, it's like, oh, you guys can have no problem taking the orders.
Yeah,
getting the order from the kitchen out.
Yeah,
not
so when people it ends up getting rushed and mistakes happen.
Yeah, things just sit there. How many times I go to order a coffee? And it's like, can I have my coffee?
Yeah, one of the things for Tim Hortons because I get the vanilla cream cold brew a lot.
Yeah,
and you go to one, and it's not even just locations, it's people making it. And I'm like, I am not a barista. I don't claim to be a barista, but I know cold brew, it's supposed to be like a thing, and you put the cold foam on top, and then you give it to the person, has that layer of coffee, and then the foam, and then the person.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. I've seen them make it, it's out of a machine. They're not Starbucks.
No, it's not like Starbucks.
So I'm I don't understand, it just blows my mind sometimes when people just they'll swoosh it for you, which you're not supposed to, unless you ask.
Yeah.
But it's just these little things. And again, I still go there all the time. I'm not being a petty Karen. I'm just saying it's just sort of some of the observations you make. If I really hated it, I would stop going. Do I complain sometimes when I get it? Yeah, but I go back the next day.
Yeah, no. But it's definitely the consistency between.
And I think that's everywhere. I think that's everywhere, any kind of chain place. Food or otherwise, right? I sent you my order pic via Instagram. Sweet. Tonight we had filet mignon, corn, and mashed potatoes, and mix some Papa John's garlic aioli sauce. That sounds great.
Damn, Tara, that sounds really good. How do you like your prime rib? I always like a medium rare. I like a little horseradish sauce on the side.
Oh, the strong horseradish. Yeah. It really clears the sinuses out.
Well, Amish Gamer, here's the thing, because you've been to Canada. Well, I mean, David has too, but you've been to Canada more recently. But did you remember coming to Canada and getting Tim Hortons, assuming you do when you're in Canada, and their wraps used to be in the cardboard boxes? Well, in Scotland, they still are. Here, they're not. And that was my biggest pet peeve. Those were so great.
They were really good. Especially when I was trying to eat it in the car.
Yeah.
Because I got a wrap in, was it from Dunkin'? It must have been. In the States, I got one. No, I got it from Tim Hortons.
Yeah, and they have
and it was in the,
but not here.
Yeah,
they have the wax paper here.
Because I was like, they have them here. Yeah,
cost cutting measures.
Yeah,
in Canada,
but the prices still went up.
The prices still went up.
Yeah.
As soon as I get Tim Hortons, it made me think of you guys. Yeah, like I said, it's like people in the States with Dunkin' Donuts. I'm sure you're the same way. Like anybody else shits on Tim Hortons, I'll fight them. But I could shit on Tim Hortons because I'm in Canada and it just is what it is. Like it's one of those weird things, right? No, but like I defend Tim Hortons to the death of somebody.
But Tim Hortons has like a weird hold on our psyche, and I don't think Dunkin' Donuts is even close to it.
I know, but
it's weird. Canada with Tim Hortons, like it's
sort of like a national pride thing.
Yeah,
even though it's not owned by a Canadian company.
It hasn't been for like 20 years. Yeah, but it was, and I mean that's why like it's literally everywhere. Yeah, because even in the States, like the Dunkin' Donuts is not the same. Like they're around, but not nearly. Like I mean, Tim Hortons is everywhere.
Oh yeah, you can't go like 4 blocks of the front.
Yeah, whereas Dunkin', like even having to look it up on the maps, it was like, oh, there's around, but like it'd be like a 10-minute drive.
I was just using it as an example of like because clearly.
I'm just saying that, but it's like a weird thing, like with Canada and Tim Hortons, like it's it really considering it's not even Canadian, it hasn't been for a long time.
But it started Canadian.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying though, it's like this weird thing with us up here.
Yeah.
Because it's always busy, Tim Hortons. Like, it's always busy.
Well, because, again, the only other, aside from, like, independent coffee shops.
Well, that's the thing, too.
But it's the only, like, other than Starbucks.
Yeah, and Starbucks and Tim Hortons, you can't really compare
again,
them.
If you live in a big, giant city, then, you could go around every corner and find an independent coffee place. But when you live in suburbia...
Well, because that's the thing I was thinking too. Like in the States, like I know you guys can tell, but what else is there other than Dunkin' Donuts?
For coffee shops.
Starbucks.
Yeah, I know, but not Starbucks. I'm talking like a donut shop.
It's like your low end coffee shop.
Yeah, like I don't know if there is anything else. Like here, we really just have Tim Hortons, and that's it.
Yeah, Tim Hortons.
Like McDonald's has donuts and stuff, but like there's no real kind of Tim Hortons is kind of its own thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to go into Timmy's with a J's top and cap on, freaks the staff out when I speak. Your Tim Hortons passion is like our McDonald's passion in the UK. We all love it and enjoy it. But like there's probably some days where you hate it and you like curse it. But if anybody tried to like say UK McDonald's sucked, you'd fight them, right? It's like us with Tim Hortons.
Yeah. Hey, Arctic Ginger, what's going on, man?
What's up, Ginger?
Happy Monday.
I've never had a wrap, and first time to Canada was 2019, so it was already owned by the current company. Oh, I didn't realize that was your first time here.
Yeah.
Chris, I hate the new rules at Macca's. I got an interesting survey from Timmy's. It was gauging the thoughts on if it's Canadian. I mean,
really interesting.
It's not actually like fundamentally, it's not Canadian anymore, but I think it's still Canadian.
Well,
I don't think so, which is my opinion.
It's like anything else.
Start a fight.
It's like McDonald's. Like it's owned. The people who own it, who own the franchise, are local.
Yeah,
but
the corporate headquarters is not Canada.
No,
it's owned by.
Unfortunately, there's not a lot that is. Yes, there is stuff, but I'm just saying, like
it's hard to find.
Look at one of our biggest retailers that is like Canadian to its core is going bankrupt. Like there's just not a lot of, it just sucks.
Yeah. We have Canadian Tire.
It'll never die.
No.
Hopefully not.
It'll never die.
Don't jinx Canadian Tire.
Well, I know there was nervous because of like Home Depot and stuff. But again, Canadian Tire is like Tim Hortons. It has like maybe not so much for like people younger than us, but like our age, our parents, the grandparents' age, like it has a hold on you. Like Canadian or like Home Hardware Canadian Tire, like those like kind of places.
Yeah.
Like Home Depot, they're going to Canadian Tire.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like it's just
Home
Depot
maybe for building supplies, but that's about it.
Yeah, because that's we don't have we used to have Beaver lumber.
Oh, I miss Beaver lumber.
That's gone though. So yeah, if you want to buy like wood to like build a deck, you had to go to Home Depot.
Well, of course, but I'm talking about if the option to buy it at Canadian
Tire.
Yeah,
Canadian Tire is a weird store. We did a video there, you guys, but it's like a weird store of like it's kind of like almost like a Walmart.
Kelly, Stephen, Eric, have you tried the chocolate brownie donut? I don't think we have it here.
I
mean, honestly, I don't really look at the different donuts that often. I stick to my regular.
I haven't tried it. I haven't seen it yet though either.
Iceland only has Subway and Domino's. Everything else is independent local. That's nice. I thought Eric was singing Nirvana. It's hard to find. Oh, well, whatever. Never mind. Thanks, Terry.
Yeah, thanks, Terry.
Cheers, Terry. 33 months?
Yeah.
33 months.
That's crazy, Terry. Thank you.
Double threes. Very cool.
33 Pechagois.
What happened? I tried to order mine. Okay. But yeah, I mean, like, there's some fundamental things. Like, yeah, I know. I think for me, Tim Hortons is just because of the whole story of how it started.
Yeah.
It's like it's a hockey player started. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how much more Canadian that can you get?
That's pretty core Canadian.
Like,
right there.
A hockey player and a Hamilton cop.
Like, I mean,
yeah.
And he was like his like fifth or sixth kick at the can to try and get something going.
Yeah.
It was cool to go to like the first Tim Hortons in Hamilton. It seemed like their little museum.
I forgot
because I remember I remember it looking like this when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Like,
or
oh
not?
My God,
Today I saw online that in 1999 the ice cap came out. I'm like, really? That long ago?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, I remember it was going to the museum there, and it had the ice cap cup in there in the 90s or something.
The old cup.
Yeah.
Oh, I love me an ice cap. And I'll always thank my friend. She's probably not watching, but that's fine. She introduced me to the ice cap like years and years and years and years and years ago. It's so good.
I go back and forth between doing the chocolate milk and just the strip cream in it.
I should say she introduced me to the chocolate milk in it. That's what I should have said. One time I got one by accident without the chocolate milk. I didn't like it.
Really?
It was just
I still like it. It's not as good though.
It makes a big difference. Yeah. So if you get an ice cap from Tim Hortons, ask them to use chocolate milk in it instead.
Makes a huge difference.
I got
those like a whole new drink.
So many times when I was working night shifts to get me through.
Yeah.
Oh, they were so good.
They're like core summer drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good.
So I mean, they're like 8,000 calories and 800 pounds of sugar, but
that's
fine.
Tomorrow's problem.
Yeah, exactly. That's future Eric's gonna scream about past Eric.
That's why I try to like hold off as long as I can.
Yeah.
Just do iced coffees.
That's why these drinks always taste so good.
Yeah,
because they're full of sugar.
I don't like Tim Hortons iced coffee though.
Really? Okay.
I don't know, and I'm not going to say this because I don't know every single Tim Hortons, but the Tim Hortons I go to never has sugar-free vanilla syrup for their iced coffees.
Yeah.
No, really?
And I know, like, look, please, I eat sugar like no tomorrow, so this is going to sound really stupid and lame. The one thing I can't do, I just said I drink ice caps, but like pop and like juice and like syrups, I just mentally need to have like sugar-free stuff. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh my God. You know, the one thing that I look for to see if it's going to be good or bad iced coffee is if they pour hot coffee over ice cubes. I'm like, oh, it's going to be bad.
No,
now, McDonald's sometimes doesn't do that. They'll have a thing, but Starbucks always has a thing. So that's good.
Terry,
I heard there, or Terry gifted them one membership.
Oh, very cool, Terry.
Thanks, Terry. Appreciate that.
Or Constant Nausea.
Constant Nausea won.
Congratulations.
Constant Nausea, congratulations.
Well, welcome aboard, Constant Nausea, and thanks, Terry.
I don't know if they're actually here now, or that's just saying.
No, just saying that's who won it. But cheers, Terry.
Thank you.
Look at the notification and be like, what did I win?
I prefer the other burger chains at McDonald's now so much.
So I remember the name Constant Nausea. They were from like Barbados or something.
Yeah.
I remember that name.
So
Barbados or Bahamas or Dominican Republic, somewhere in the Caribbean.
Nausea is one of those words that just sticks in my head.
Yeah, the name, I remember it.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could just do one. That's cool.
No, but cheers, Terry. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yay. I want to do now. Okay, so last summer my work schedule was really messy, and a lot of weekends we weren't able to like film stuff.
It's true.
And this year it's like I have a regular work schedule, so I have weekends off. So we want to do a lot of like going to Toronto and doing some stuff, videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a couple of things I just wanted to go do.
I just couldn't really do it last summer.
I still think what we should do is just get a hotel for a weekend. Just go to Toronto. Then we're just there, so we can like.
I like hotels.
Not rushed, and then just there. We can just.
Yeah, like a mini road trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a 24 hours in TO.
Well, I mean, there's a ton to do there, right?
24 hours in the big smoke.
Oh, dangerous.
Yeah.
Cramming everything. We're going to top the CN Tower. We're going to take in a Jays game. Go to the aquarium.
I'm ready. I'll do it. I'm going to
go to all the little boroughs.
Chinatown. The aquarium is the biggest ripoff ever unless you have coupons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so expensive.
I do like the little people mover thing where it takes you through the.
Yeah, but
that's
like
cool.
Ridiculously expensive.
It is super expensive.
Price on seeing
it's not
sea
worth
creatures.
It's not worth it.
Nope, you cannot.
Can you eat them?
I recently had a terrible meal at Boston Pizza. The crust is too hard and the sauce is too strong. Ooh, that sucks.
Oh, that's too bad. At Boston
Especially
Pizza,
with how much food costs now, it's so
Boston
annoying.
Pizza's not a cheap place.
No, it's not. And
yeah.
We were laughing about this. We were talking about it, but we were saying because we just put out our St. Louis restaurant. It's like, why are all the Canadian-owned restaurants named after American cities?
Yeah,
it's the weirdest thing.
Well, I don't understand what the deal is.
I have no idea why.
It's like maybe because then we know. So we're like,
Boston Pizza, St. Louis.
Yeah, they're like, they won't think it's Canadian, so they'll.
Yeah,
Montana's is Canadian as well, I think.
Montana's New York fries.
New York fries, yeah.
That blew me away. I'm like, why is New York fries not from New York?
Yeah, no, I know.
My whole life growing up, I thought that was the case.
Yeah, me too. I never really thought about it until we started doing this channel. It was like, it's Canadian.
Canadian. That's weird.
So I wonder if it's some sort of weird thing where it's like, we as Canadians will go to it because like, it's an American place. Where if it was called like, hey, come to Moncton's, you're like, this.
Moncton fries.
Or like,
sorry, Moncton.
But like, you know what I mean? Or like, it's like, here, come to, it's like Welland Fish and Chips. Like,
it sounds like it's more exotic from different countries.
Yeah, maybe that's it or something. I don't know. It's weird though. But yeah, a lot of these big chain restaurants that are Canadian owned and operated are American names.
Very bizarre.
Yeah, it's got to be some of that. Some sort of weird,
some sort of like, I don't know, complex. We just feel inferiority or something.
It's got to be. Everyone's like, it's American. It's got to be good.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing bad's ever come out of America.
No. I totally lost where we are in the chat here. Let's go with David. He says, I'm really not big on BK. I do like the chicken royale though. Did we read that one already?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Burger King for me, I gotta really be in a mood for it. I don't really like the Whopper.
The chicken sandwich isn't bad there. I'll say that. It's just lettuce. Ours is just lettuce and mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to get as a kid all the time. And you get like two of them for like $5 or something.
That's the biggest benefit to BK. Really,
BK is cheap.
It's cheap, and they have like a daily, like everyday new deal. And it's probably our cheapest fast food place. I think
definitely. It seems like it. Yeah. For me, what I usually get there, I get the fish sandwich and the side of nuggets.
Oh, yeah.
I have no chill, and I get onion rings as well.
The ice cream's actually pretty good there, though.
They never had that Smarties.
It's like their version of the Blizzard kind of thing.
That was really good.
Yeah,
but it was more like milkshakey. That was
exactly.
That was a good drink.
So I'll say that about BK. Like in the summertime, their ice cream is pretty damn good.
Yeah, and they had this little slice of like Hershey's pie or something. Yeah, that was really good too.
I know. Okay, BK, you've got us on your desserts.
So now I'm like, shit. I'm like, now I really want Burger King. I haven't had Burger King in a while.
What's your guys' go-to Tim Hortons orders? I'm just interested, not trying to be rude or invasive. That's from Chris.
Yeah, for me, extra large coffee, 2 creams, no sugar, always. And then I'll usually go with 2 chocolate glazed or 2 double chocolate donuts. Yeah. Always 2. Maybe, actually, you know what? I do like the vanilla dip too, but I always do 2 because I'm a pig.
For me, it's always, I'll get a large coffee, 2 creams, and I might get a bagel with cream cheese. Or if I'm actually like really hungry and I'm going to get like breakfast, I'll get the farmer's wraps. They're really good.
They are good, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm weird. I never get any of those things. I always get either everything bagel toast with butter and a donut, or just 2 donuts and then an extra large coffee.
What's your go-to order at Timmy's?
It depends. If it's just like not for food, I always usually get in the winter I'll get the French vanilla, and then I'll get the vanilla cream cold brew. It's really good. And then if I'm getting food, I always get the farmer's wrap, and if I'm getting a donut, I always get a Boston cream.
Boston cream's a good donut. That was the one thing I did forget too. But when we went to Florida, and we stopped at Tim Hortons at like 5 a.m. I always forget that their sizes are always bigger than ours.
Yeah. Well, I think in of the vlogs,
our extra large is like the large in America.
Well, no, I mentioned that in the videos that I'm editing.
Because you ordered something. Remember that? I was like,
and I was like, this is a medium.
Drink. Yeah.
And I was like,
that's like our large.
Yeah, like it was insane.
Is it he scored?
Yeah, he got 1 goal and an assist.
It's 2-1 Montreal right now.
That guy.
You got a goal and an assist already?
Yeah.
Who? Oh, the new guy?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Really?
I saw it on.
God damn.
Davidoff. Delivering.
But yeah, Chris, it's not invasive at all. I appreciate your question.
Yeah, no, it's fun to talk. Yeah, but I always, pretty much always a coffee. No sugar anymore. I don't do the dough. Although the other day at work, some guy was like, "Hey, he got an extra coffee by accident." He's like, "Hey, you want a double?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah,
it's actually really good with some sugar in it.
Yeah,
I haven't had a double in forever. But I was like, "Oh, that's actually kind of nice with the
little bit of sugar."
Yeah, I was like, "Oh man, that's really good."
The Boston cream is my favorite.
Yeah.
Usually Boston cream. What other donut would I get? I don't know. Like I'm very much a creature of habit. I get like the Boston cream all the time.
If I'm getting a donut, it's the apple fritter probably.
But you don't really eat donuts.
No, I don't.
Which is
I actually I think it's too late now, but I had a roll up the rim donut winner.
Yeah.
Should have given it to me. I could have got a Boston cream.
Did you want it?
Well, it's too late now.
Sorry.
No, but Chris, you can ask us stuff like that.
Yeah. David says, the trips to the Royal York. I don't know if we have if that would happen, but maybe somewhere in Toronto.
Yeah.
Maybe
the Bond Street place again.
The Bond Hotel.
I'm not staying there. That place is crazy.
Jeez, you find one crack pipe and it's like, oh,
never again.
Sorry.
But... safely tucked away by the vending machines.
But
this wasn't a needle.
I thought it was a needle.
No, it was a crack pipe.
Same diff. I was gonna say something now and I can't remember.
Terry had a terrible meal, Boston pizza. The crust is too hard, and no, you did?
Yeah.
No, I was just going backwards, I guess.
Oh,
sorry.
Remember, I said,
please do your thing. I'm gonna go back over
no,
here.
you can read. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you knew where we were in the chat. Obviously, I didn't.
You were listening. We had a whole conversation.
I know. I do remember coming up. This was like I think I was already, but I wasn't sure it was a repeat comment or not.
Chris got the Boston cream, not a regular drink by any means, but yeah, once in a while, double has its own thing going. Bond placed, I liked it in there. I mean, it looked cool, but it was, I don't know. I mean, it was a long time ago I was there.
Maybe it was cheap and it's like right Yonge and Dundas Square, so it's a good location.
Yonge and Dundas Square at 2 a.m. freaked me out enough as it is, so maybe that's part of the reason.
Maybe. It's different now, though.
Probably.
That's more like Times Square.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you guys. I mean, seriously, this is what we always say. If there's ever questions that we don't feel comfortable answering, we don't want to answer, we're just not going to answer. So feel free to ask whatever. And, obviously everybody has their own comfort level and stuff, but those questions are totally fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And we're never going to be like, how dare somebody ask us that? We'll just politely ignore it.
My sacred Tim Hortons order? Do I want me to share that?
No.
Never.
No, but we'll just skip over it.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
I tried the watermelon lime McD's refresher. It was really nice. And some of the Tim Hortons has a frozen refresher I want to try.
That sounds good.
I really liked the strawberry watermelon one. I would get that in the summer a lot.
Watermelon sugar?
Hi.
I think it was strawberry watermelon. Something like that, but it was really good. But like I said, I go to Tim Hortons all the time. It's just one of those things. It's like we're allowed to crap on it because.
Well, here it's like I said, it's hard to avoid. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And everybody here will bitch about Tim Hortons, but they still go every day.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's always busy. Like there's always a line for the drive-through. There's always people,
And Tim Hortons, people pay it forward a lot in Tim Hortons lines. I've had it done 3 times in my life. I've had somebody pay it forward for me, which I mean I think is a lot because what are the odds that it happens once? So people pay it forward a lot.
So
I've never had that happen to me.
That's basically if you guys don't know what
in front of me.
Well, they're like, oh, the person paid for your order.
Yeah, I was going to say to these people, in case you guys don't know what Kelly's talking about, is when you go to the drive-thru and you go to pay for your order, and they're like, oh, the person in front of you paid for it.
Yeah.
So that's what the pay it forward is. Yeah, I had that once. There was like, oh, someone just left a gift card, and they were just using it. Like someone bought like a $50 gift card. Was like, here, just.
This is what I said. If I ever have an abundance of money or win the lottery or something, I want to do crap like that. I'm gonna go to a grocery store and I'm gonna give each teller $1,000 gift card and be like, just use it till it runs out. Not say anything to anybody, just be like, use it for every person that comes through until it runs out.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Can you imagine how amazing that would be to nobody wants to spend money on groceries. Groceries are expensive. Lots of times you don't have money to buy groceries and you go and they're just paid for.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, no.
And same with gas.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely people are generous with tips and stuff like that too.
I remember being at Dundas Square at 2 a.m. on my own taking pictures, walked back to the Bond, no problems, and that was back. Could have been 2000. Yeah, but you're also a little probably more intimidating than I am.
Dave's got a bigger stature than.
But I also was whatever, not to play the girl card, but I was a female, 2 a.m. walking through Yonge and Dundas. It was a little bit sketch. I had my radar up. I also had just come from I don't even think it was an Uber back then. It was a cab. And that was freaking sketch because the problem is where I was taking a cab from to the hotel I didn't really know how to get there. And the guy's like, so how do we get there? And I'm like, and I'm like trying to act like I know because I don't want to seem vulnerable and not like. The guy was obviously clearly very nice, but I'm just saying it was very like I was a little bit like, oh my god, this is how I die.
You're like what a babe in the woods.
I pretended to talk on the phone.
Where am I?
I pretended to talk on the phone to somebody.
Yeah. No, I mean you gotta be smart. You gotta be safe. Yeah.
Pink gin and lemonade, or no, as I know you love gin. I know I've known you on the internet for 42 months, but I'm always a respectful and caring person. Always make sure everyone knows. I know, Chris. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
She was a girl. It was a square. Can I make it any more obvious? This year at the cottage, I'm planning a murder mystery party because, like, why not, like, go back to the 80s and do a murder mystery party?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Like, it's going to be set on a cruise ship, and it's like,
it's the last, Steubing?
It's like, it's the last night of the cruise ship for a cocktail party.
I want to be a gopher.
And I think it'll be really fun. I think we'll get fun pictures as long as everybody gets into it. Like everybody has to dress up and.
Oh, people will. I mean, as long as you tell people in advance and stuff like
that. Yeah, you have to tell. You have to give them their characters. And
stuff. Yeah.
I'd be a pirate.
You are who I say you are.
Whoa! I can't be who I want.
If I'm shelling out the $60 for the like PDF version of the game, then I get to pick who gets to be.
All right. Well, you need to know to get a costume.
Well, obviously, I'm going to tell you guys. I mean, it's still like 3 months away. We're fine.
Well, I got a plan.
But I think it'll be fun, and we'll have like fun costume, like pictures and stuff.
Yeah, no, that'd be fun.
Can't wait.
It's been a long time since you've done one of those.
I mean, it was like since years. 2005.
Yeah, no, I know.
2 decades.
It was like a 70s one, I think.
Yeah. Those pictures.
We're all young and skinny.
Ugh. Those times. There was a time.
Back then I thought I was fat.
Yeah, well, I did too, but that's fine. But I know you look back and you're like, oh man.
Yeah, I know.
But I think it'll be really fun because at the cottage I want to do like a water themed one and like.
Well, that's yeah.
So, I think it'll be fun.
You could take it, go on the boat.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't answer the question, so I read it fast. Pink gin and lemonade or no? Oh yeah, definitely I would drink lemonade with pink gin for sure. One of my favorite things about not one of my favorite things. One of the cool things when we were in Disney and we had the cups with the taps to drink. They had 0 sugar lemonade. So good. Yeah,
that was one day. They had like a good selection of drinks everywhere.
Yeah.
And I had a bottle of Tito's that I kept in my bag. Add a little extra to it, a little vodka to some of those drinks.
Well, thank you, Chris. Fantastic. I'm glad that we can make you smile and laugh sometimes. You guys do the same for us too, because not every day is the best day, right?
No, exactly. It's a nice way to wrap up a Monday. Is great.
Yeah.
Kind of for the hour, it lets you not think about real life stuff.
Yeah, no, it's nice to come down here and chat with everyone. It's great.
How does going to Dairy Queen dressed as Garfield, eating an egg salad sandwich, ordering a large chocolate dip cone, dancing the waltz on a wet floor, singing Two Become One by Spice Girl? I would sing Two Become One, and I would eat egg salad sandwich.
I was going to say that would be lasagna. Eating lasagna if I was dressed.
I know. As soon as I saw Garfield, I thought it was going to be some sort of a food tie-in.
Yeah.
20 years ago, I wasn't skinny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to go to Toronto and do some sort of independent little places where they have crazy food.
Yeah, we've seen a few things popping up here, and we kind of share. We'll see videos and be like, oh, we should, share this or share that. And that one you said yesterday, that giant friggin' croissant. I think it looked like it's the size of this table.
It's like $45.
It better be.
There's no DQ in Scotland.
That's American.
Didn't know that, David.
Really? You don't have any Dairy Queen in Scotland, eh?
America probably doesn't like Scotland.
Maybe it's Dairy King now. They changed the name.
Maybe. The King.
They changes based on who's in the throne. What was the? Oh, Dairy Cream was the one. I was like, what was the knockoff?
No, wasn't it King Cream?
No,
Dairy Cream. It was like a knockoff
Mississauga?
version. Yeah.
Or Port Credit, whatever it was. Yeah,
Port Credit.
No kidding. The rip-off capital of Ontario.
Right.
You know what I saw a TikTok about? I think it was in Universal, and I'm like, son of a bitch. There's so many things we need to do. They sold a 2-foot hot dog.
Really?
Yes.
I tried it.
No, you didn't.
No.
It's so big that it was like a cardboard thing with a little handle.
Holy shit.
That's insane. A 2-foot hot dog?
I wonder where that was. I didn't see anything like that anywhere.
No.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't really look in a lot of
No, I know you think you'd see someone walking around with like a 2-foot hot dog.
I think it may have been in one of the places.
Something like that.
It may have been in one of the places before you get into the park.
Oh, yeah. And like on that little walkway there.
The Skywalk.
Yeah. Oh, the Skywalk. I forgot about that. That bar looked really cool. The sports place.
Yeah, that was some really cool stuff there. Yeah.
That's why if you do a Universal holiday and you stay like Universal, you could just like shuttle it over there and go out for like drinks and stuff.
You go to Volcano Bay.
I would have a go at that. Yeah, I don't know if I could eat a 2-foot hot dog, but it would have made a very funny thumbnail. And the jokes, could you imagine?
Oh yeah.
Where are you gonna fit that thing? Bend over and I'll show you.
Yeah, 2 feet. That's a god damn, that's a long hot dog.
Yeah.
Because they had like the hot dogs at our resort.
They were pretty.
They were pretty long too.
Yeah, they're longer than a foot long.
Yeah, they were definitely. I was gonna say. I think it was definitely long enough. Don't do it.
Fuck.
Eric.
God damn it!
Don't swear.
I was this was getting a good sneeze out. This guy just jinxed me. Ah!
Don't say the F word.
Steve said it once.
Yeah, I yell at him too.
That was bad of me. I didn't take accountability for my own word right there. I tried to deflect to Steve. I did say a bad word. I'm sorry, internet.
No, it's just the YouTube gods don't like it.
I'll give you the 5
We're so far deep in the stream that nobody's.
It's fine.
Watching them.
No.
Yeah.
If that's the worst thing that happened to YouTube today, that's a pretty good day for YouTube.
Open the parcel I sent you. It was incredible, and I really enjoyed watching the live stream of it. You three are incredible most. Oh, that was fun opening the stuff that you sent, Chris. It's always fun to like see what other people pick out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of my love languages, and I know I get it, people are one of my biggest love languages is gift giving and like receiving. Not because I'm greedy, but because I love picking things out for people and seeing what people pick out for me.
Oh.
And the thought that goes behind it, because I put thought in a lot of my gifts. Not every, but like, you know what I mean? I put a lot of thought in people's gifts. So I always assume people put that thought into stuff they get me. So it like, it makes you feel good that somebody's thinking of you that way. That's why one of my love languages is gift giving and receiving. Thanks. My TED Talk.
No, it's nice. Yeah, I do like giving people gifts.
I always feel bad saying that because people are like, "Oh, that just means you're greedy." It has nothing to do with that. It's
no, but there's nothing. I love, nothing better than giving someone giving someone a cool gift or something like, oh, I can't wait to see them open it.
I'm a terrible gift giver.
I always try.
I give some bad gifts.
I always try. Yeah, I know, but I mean, I can't
Remember
really.
The pandemic, I gave like masks.
Yeah, that was lame.
That was an old gift as part of the gift.
Yeah. But I can't really blame you from your upbringings.
My upbringings. Oh man.
This is the one sentence that your brother's gonna see.
I think the first gift I ever gave Steve for his birthday was like a Kiss CD or something.
Psycho Circus.
Yeah.
You took too long to finish. You're like, one of the first things I gave Steve for a gift was a kiss. And then you said the thing, so it sounded weird.
Oh boy.
Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying that's
it was Psycho Circus. I
know. This is super random. Thanks.
You're nice about it. That's what I mean. I give terrible gifts.
Well, Chris, hopefully we'll be able to get over there and meet you and David and Amish Gamer maybe in your homelands, and you guys can have the wonderful pleasure of entertaining our sorry asses.
Sorry.
No, it'd be really fun. I definitely want to put that on the we might be 102, but I'd really like to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, definitely fun. Yeah.
Gift giving can be very hard sometimes. Like there's been times where I've been up till 2 a.m. stressing out because I don't have a gift the next day. So, not every gift's stellar, but I feel like I usually end up pulling something off good in the end. Some people are just hard though to buy for.
Well, a lot of people buy the stuff for themselves or whatever. Some people just don't have a lot of interest or whatever. So it's hard to, it's like.
Yeah. But I come from a family, like my mom and my sister are very much like that too, like the gift giving. So that's just sort of.
It's in your DNA.
Yeah. I mean, it's not about the money spent or whatever. And I know lots of people would think it's ridiculous, but I choose to look at it as like the sentiment behind it. Saw something like my sister's very good at doing gifts. Like I'll mention something like in August and then I'll get it for Christmas and I've totally forgotten I even mentioned
even though you don't exchange gifts with your sister, maybe we'll start just dropping hints and see what happens.
Yeah, just see if
Kelly's sister, I'd really like a new MacBook Pro.
Okay, well, let's not get crazy. Question for you, Kelly, Stephen, Eric. What's the one English UK food thing you want to try? That shows why you're three. I mean, there's lots. I mean, I don't really have anything specific. I would just go over there being like, look, I said it before. The only thing I really want to experience is an actual traditional, like, old school pub.
Yeah. Fish and chips wrapped in newspaper.
That would sound delicious.
I'm very good at showing gift giving, so Kelly can show you socks and Becky's horses hopefully in the future. Yes. You can spend all the money on me. All right, Poppy. All right.
Poppy is no problem.
Poppy's smart. There you go. I like it.
Exactly.
I mean, I would. We should have. Oh, yeah. Never mind. My maternal grandma used to only give us clothing. I feel like my grandma would just give money mostly when we were older, but yeah. Poppy gives good hugs. Poppy, I told everybody how good of a hug you give.
Now everyone's going to expect a hug.
From Poppy?
Yeah.
I know. He gives good hugs.
I know.
I appreciate a good hug. Money works.
Money always works. Yeah, that's for sure.
How about hugs? It's one of my few skills. All right, guys, that is the 1 hour mark.
Whoa, that was a fast hour.
Oh, yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
Time for me to go have my second bath of the night.
Gotta go watch that Habs game. Get them in the playoffs.
All right.
Go Habs, go.
All right, guys. David, thank you so much for being our amazing mod.
Thanks,
thank
David.
you to all you wonderful members. Thank you, Poppy. Welcome back. We love having you here with us.
And thanks, Terry, for gifting the membership.
Yes.
Welcome, Constant Nausea.
Yeah.
Also, thank you to everybody watching at home. We appreciate you guys as well. Have an awesome week. Have a safe week. Have a wonderful Easter weekend. And
Yes,
we will
enjoy it. Easter weekend,
see
everybody.
you next week. Bye, guys.
Take care, everybody. Have a great week.
Take
Stay
care.
safe. See you soon.